Browns lead it 13-3. And clearly, Jeff, they've dominated the football game. 11 first downs to only 4 for Jacksonville. It kind of went the way Kevin Stefanski would hope. He deferred and kind of dominated the half.
Well, we knew that the Cleveland Browns defense was simply one of the best in the National Football League. Tony, last year, #1 in yards allowed, one of the best players in the National Football League in Myles Garrett. And the Jaguars offense had absolutely no answers in the first half.
Hey, let's go. Come on. Let's go. We better get our mind right. Come on. Let's go. Get our mind right. Hey, they're going to trigger. They're going to be fast downhill. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Big drive for the Jags. You've got the 3 and out from your defense. Can you get your offense going here a little bit? And he is going to get drilled. They blitzed. Jordan Hicks got him. I'm telling you, he had barely faked the handoff to Travis Etienne, and Hicks drilled him in the backfield.
Let's go. Let's go. Too many negatives. Can't play behind the chains against these guys. Let's go.
They blitz again. They've blitzed all day. Trevor's hit. Sacked.
Now you got to look at each other and say, hey guys, we're still in this game. We got plenty of time.
Play fake. Trevor drops. Looking. Fires deep down the field. Wants Brian Thomas Jr. The ball is caught. He got away from a defender.
Let's go. Let's go.
The explosive rookie gives you a first down. Second and goal from the 4-yard line. Trips to the right. Etienne the running back. They run it with Etienne again. Toward the goal line. Touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Jags in the end zone for the first time today.
That's a damn good throw, buddy. That's how you run a post. You keep it, you throw it, and then you separate last second.
Wow. I can tell you from field level, I thought there was no way he was going to catch up with the ball. He not only catch up with it, but within a stride, he stiff arms Denzel Ward. What an unbelievable catch, and the energy is all different in the bank.
4-man front for the Jags. They blitz this time. Watson hit as he couldn't let it go. He got sacked. The Jags got him. Foye Oluokun blitzed and got him inside the 25-yard line.
Yeah, baby!
They jumped out of the way. Stay locked in. Get ready to go win this thing.
So here come the Jags from their own 2-yard line.
Starts with protection. You got to protect and give Trevor time to operate.
1:48 to play in the ball game. Jags trail by 3. Shotgun, 2 receivers to either side for Trevor Lawrence. He drops, 4-man rush. Trevor scrambles. He is going to get sacked in the end zone. He is going to get sacked in the end zone by Alex Wright on the first play of the drive. 3rd down and 6. Jags are out of timeout. Play fake. Watson just going to keep it. And then he's just going to try to throw it downfield. But that did stop the clock.
This thing's not over, guys. Far from over.
Dropping, 4-man rush. Trevor steps up, fires deep downfield. That's caught. Gabe Davis. He's got it to the 30-yard line. That'll be a first down to 32. 3-man rush this time on the Browns. Trevor fires it deep downfield. That one is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. First down to the 32-yard line. The clock turns. You got to get there to spike it. Here we go. 8 seconds to play. Trevor rolls right, looks, fires it toward the end zone, and that ball is going to be incomplete as the game ends. A valiant effort by Brenton Strange to try and come up with it. He could not bring it in, had his hands on it, a lot of defensive players there. The Hail Mary is not answered, and the Browns hang on to win 18-13.
Yeah, I mean, we suck right now, so I'm pretty shocked. You know, obviously we had a great offseason, great training camp, and we know we got a good group, we got good players, and we can be a really good offense, but clearly we're not. So everybody's got to take accountability, look in the mirror, and fix it. You know, I got to play better. I'm the leader of this offense. It's on me. The wideouts got to play better. The lines got to play better. Running backs got to play better. Got to coach better. I mean, it's everybody, honestly. You can't finish in the red zone today. too many mistakes, getting in and out of the huddle, communication wasn't good. I mean, it's a lot of things. We know the things we got to work on, and we got to find a rhythm as an offense. Too many good players to perform like that really the last 2 weeks.
It's not who we are, I mean, these guys, coaches, players, they work too hard during the week, and listen, that's a good defense. It's a really good defense, probably one of the best in the league, and if there's a measuring stick, then we didn't measure up very well today, and something we got to look at, and there's too much talent, I think. I mean, there's signs of it, but just not consistent enough.
Like I said, everybody just has to look in the mirror, and this isn't the time to start getting defensive, But we got to stand up and say, "This is on me. I got to fix it. Everybody's got to fix it."
Not going to lie, that was a tough watch. Back-to-back losses, and now the Jags are 0-2. But let's bring in JP to help us get our heads around what happened in that game. JP, good to see you as always. What went wrong on Sunday?
Well, there's a number of places to go here, Reece. And, I mean, I'll start with the defense. And, yes, they gave up only 20 points in the game, or 18 points this week, 20 last week. But they were on the field for 20 minutes of the first half. They couldn't get off the field at all, and the Browns pretty much had their way in the first half of this game. And you hold the ball that long and convert some fourth downs, and it just was not a good look early in this game. So it felt like the Browns really controlled, certainly in the first half of this game. There were some bright spots on defense in the second half, though, and they kind of slowed some things down and got off the field a few other times when they needed to. And then you go to the offense, and 16 passing yards in the first half. They didn't have the ball a lot. That's one thing. But there was just zero rhythm at all. And even when the Browns, it felt like were going to give the game back to them at the end, they couldn't take advantage of it. And, I mean, considering all that, the Jaguars still had the ball in their hand on the final drive with a throw into the end zone on a Hail Mary to try to win. So just a bad overall day. I mean, that's just what it was. And I think it just felt like after the game that some of the Jags players have about had enough, and we'll see if they have some changes in store this week.
Yeah, and JP, you mentioned the offense there. What did you think of the offensive play calling?
Hey, that's a good question. And that's been a kind of a storyline around Jacksonville. I don't know necessarily if that's what it is, and I'm going to guess at some point, no matter the play is called, if you can't hit the open receiver, it doesn't matter what's been called. So there's a balance there. The guys have to go execute what's called it sometimes too. And yes, some of the plays got in late. I'll give you that. But other times they just miss things and missed a block here or there, or whatever the case may be, to blow up a play. And if they get if Trevor Lawrence gets away from that safety in the end zone, if there's the block up front to hold it, if he steps up, there's a big play deep that was going to be there. He was about to let it go. Alas, it didn't happen, right? I mean, the middle of the offensive line let it through. So they might have had the right play call. They might not have been able to pull the trigger on it, though, because things broke down and maybe you guys missed a one-on-one assignment. So there's a balance there. Certainly the play calling, the coaching, the getting it in early, the execution of the play by the players, it's all under the microscope this week.
On the road against the Bills, it's a big ask for us, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you got to consider this too, Reece. I mean, the Jaguars have beaten the Bills the last two times out head-to-head. Of course, you guys saw it firsthand in London at Spurs last year when Travis Etienne ran all over the place on this team. And so there's a confidence that they can match up. But I think this week, for the Jaguars at least, it's about the Jaguars. And they've got to be able to start faster in the game. The offense has to just look better overall and move the football and finish in the red zone and then take whatever happens from there. The environment is challenging, I'll give you that. It's Monday Night Football. It's Buffalo. It's Orchard Park. They're a team that feels like they can compete for the AFC East and beyond. But for the Jaguars this week especially, it's internal, and then they'll work on that later in the week. But I mean, it's imperative this week the Jaguars get something going on offense, because the way they've played overall the last couple of weeks is not even close to good enough, and they've said as much already, and it's only a couple days into the next week.
JP, we will take that. A fired up Trev, a fired up Jags. Let's take on these Bills.
They better be fired up. because if you're not fired up at 0-2, I don't know what's going to get you fired up. This is the week to do it, Reese. They've got to get it done this week and then go on up to Buffalo and see what they can do on Monday night.
Dare I say the only thing that could fire you up more than being 0-2 is 0-3?
Yeah, no, let's not go there. I'd rather not. We've been there before. I'd rather not go back, Reese. Thanks.
Cool. No worries. Thanks, JP. As always, appreciate you, sir.
See you next week.
Thanks so much for watching. If you like this, please subscribe and take a look at all the other videos on our YouTube channel.